Okay, so hi everyone, and welcome back um, to a brand new trailer reaction teaser. We got a few videos lined up. I'm sorry, I haven't done this in a while. Sorry for the quality. I'm pretty sure that it's a sudden drop, but I don't have my equipment right now because I'm still overseas. I'm currently in Japan. I'll tell you all about it when I get back on a brand new reaction. But I feel like this is time sensitive, so I got to do this. And it's Detective Conan, of course. So, um, got the first teaser for the new trailer. Unfortunately, I already know the title of the movie, and I have heard some stuff, and I've seen some merch and everything because I'm in Japan, and of course, there's tons of stuff about Detective Conan everywhere. So yeah, it's actually a bit impossible to stay blind at it. That's why I want to do it now. I haven't really seen the trailer. Once entered a shop that had the trailer playing in the background, and I tried to avoid it as much as I could. But anyway, I just know that for some reason Kogoro is everywhere on like the posters and stuff. So I think he's pretty important for the story somehow. I guess we'll see. And another thing, I couldn't really find English teasers and trailers, so yeah, we'll just have to go with the Japanese ones. I don't know if it's going to be that big of a deal. You can let me know if there's some important stuff in the comments. So yeah, let's just get into it. This seems very interesting all of a sudden. So hang on, I was expecting for this movie to be about how he got his car. Wow, that's seems really important. Okay, so I don't really know what's happening here. Why he's crying, why he seems so serious. Again, I didn't really, I don't know if the subs explain that, maybe, probably, but that seems very interesting. It's something we haven't seen like at all from Kogoro, you know? Um, wow. And yeah, also Ray is here along with the other guy from the security police. I always forget the name of that organization. Yeah, they were both in the merge as well. I didn't knew that because I didn't really, I don't know, didn't click to me that they could be in this movie if it was about Nagano, but still. Well, we got trailer one, I believe, in here. Yeah, hi, we're back. I was watching something that I thought it was a trailer. It was not. I mean, it was, but for something else about a planetarium or something, I don't really get that. But this is the only trailer I could find. I thought there were two already, but seems like that's not the case, or I can't find the first one. This is a long trailer. We're up to the short one, so now I'm pretty sure there's always two, right? Or maybe the first one is the short one, and then there's the big one. In which case I miss a teaser. I don't know. They will just do the same thing. You can let me know, of course, if I miss something. Maybe I'll react to it either way, even though it's not in a single video. But this is the full-length movie trailer. I believe it's the last one before the movie comes out because it's going to come out shortly. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's like a trailer in like the last week or something like that. That could be it. Uh, I'll react to this either way. I don't really get what's going on with Kogoro. So, if I'm like understanding what I'm seeing, seems like someone from the past related to the Scar and Kogoro, for some reason, is making a comeback, right? What was that? That was cool though, like that effect about the door closing. Oh wow. Okay, pretty nice, we got to say. Um, yeah, I don't know what to expect from this. Is there going to be a new trailer? That's what I'm thinking. If that's the case, I'm gonna wait a little bit longer for to upload this. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a few weeks, and if nothing drops out before the movie comes out, I'll just upload this, okay? But based on what we've seen so far, it seems pretty interesting. I'm gonna dig some information as well to understand a bit better how Kogoro is related to this and why is Furuya in here as well. Maybe, um, how's this guy called? This guy, I forgot his name. Um, yeah, maybe he asked for it for some reason because he's related to the police. Yeah, that could be it, maybe. Oh, well, actually, this guy was first introduced in Nagano, right? Now that I think about it. Yeah, interesting. Okay, okay. Um, well, thank you for watching this. If there's another trailer, I'll drop it right now. And if not, I'll see you in the next one. Okay, so it seems like we have a new one. Um, the movie should be released already, so this is pretty recent. This final trailer, I assume. Not really sure what to say about it. Don't know if we'll get anything else from this. I have the impression that the trailers in general have not really teased much about the movie and about the plot or the role that Kogoro has, but it's clearly really important. I was in Japan, now I'm in Korea, but when I was a few days ago in Kabukicho in the cinema, they had a big, I'm probably gonna put a photo of this, a big, really big poster of Kogoro. So he's like kind of the main character of this movie for some reason, and I don't really know why. It has to do with that guy that he was talking about. Let's see if this movie has any, I mean, this trailer has any some sort of insight. Um, yeah, I turned on subtitles just in case, although it's auto-generated, so I'm not expecting them to be that good, and auto-translated as well. But oh wow, it's impressive to see this. I guess finally. Oh, it's because I thought there was something to discuss with. Yeah. The encounter that happened in Nagano 10 months ago. 10 months ago? We're seeing way more in this trailer. And why is the public security involved in this? This is, hmm, wow. What can I say about that? It was amazing. I, this is what I was expecting, something a bit more revealing about the plot itself. Don't really know for sure the importance of Kogoro, but we haven't seen him in, well, I mean, yep, I was in Japan, now I'm in Korea, but I'm going back there in like a week. And then I'm going back to my home country. And after a few weeks, hopefully I can start recording again and everything with good setup, not this audio that's not gonna be the best, but it was necessary. Um, yeah, stuff from Detective Conan is everywhere, so I was very highly likely to get it spoiled. I did get kind of, with all the promotional posters and the name of the movie actually, which was a mystery for me until, well, I saw it in like lots of stores and stuff. But yeah, great. This is what I was expecting, a bit more of information, like about the plot exactly. We know it's something about the accent from this inspector. I keep forgetting his name. Uh, well, the guy with the um, scar. I'm bad at names at sometimes. I know you can tell. So yeah, somehow Kogoro is related to this, and probably he dies. The other guy, Wannabe, I think it was called, um, or he gets injured or something when they're going to meet to talk about the other inspector, something like that. Um, yeah, interesting. The only sad thing is that we can't see this up until like December. So yeah, that's not good. But lately the wins have been amazing. So if there's some sort of big revelation, I'm all up for it. I do think this is the story of how he got his scar. So even though if it's not a big revelation or anything, it's still quite interesting to see.
because we don't really know how that happened, you know? And yeah, actually, let me check real quick. Because they showed him the beginning. Yeah, here. Yeah, he doesn't have scar. So this is definitely about that incident. Interesting. I didn't even realize that. I did realize the fact that he was shot and there was an avalanche. Huh. I wonder if they have mentioned this in the past, like how he got his car, and he mentioned he was in an accident in an avalanche or something like that, and now we're actually seeing it, which is great. I really do like this, and I hope this can, keep happening. Like filling out little gaps between the stories and more background on these characters as well. Great. Yeah, excited for this. Not that like I don't know how to explain it, but I really had high expectations for the last movie because there was this big secret that we all ended up knowing that Chinichi and Kaito are actually cousins. So that's huge, but I don't think they can top that off. Well, I say it, but I actually don't know. They are crazy sometimes. So yeah, I'm expecting this to be a pretty high quality movie, though. With all the material and trailers I've seen and stuff, I think it's going to be highly emotional as well, at least from Kogoro point of view. Um, yeah, well, enough of that. Um, Good thing there hasn't been a Detective Conan canon episode in these 3 months since I've been gone. So yeah, hopefully when I come back in a few weeks, there'll be one waiting for me, and we can all just watch that. And well, especially because it's going to be an exciting one, right? A really important one, I've heard. Kind of a special, but not probably not because it's going to be like 3 parts or four, something like that. I don't know. I just heard it's a huge one. So yeah, um, thank you for coming and watching this with me. Sorry for all the delays and stuff. There hasn't been much going on though, so I think it's okay. I'm currently uploading. How's this movie called? Look Back, Reaction, and we'll go into Yaiba trailer as well. And when I go back, I'll react to Yaiba as well. So you can look forward to that. I've heard amazing things about it actually, since it's already started. But I want to wait a bit to have like proper equipment. And after that, I don't know. There are lots of shows that I got in store. One of them is definitely going to be one that was recommended to me in the comments. I can't really remember which one it was, but I do know it was related, not related, but it was kind of like Detective Conan-esque. So I'm very excited to watch that. Okay, so it's called The Apothecary Diaries. I'm definitely going to watch that. So we'll have those three shows going when Rental Girlfriend is gone. I'll probably I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. There are a few shows that interest me from my trip to Japan. I've seen everywhere, like merch and stuff. So a few of those shows are Ochinoko, and I think it was called Witch Watch, which is something that's currently airing. But I don't know. There's a huge list. Maybe I'll do a poll. Who knows? A Patreon poll. Um, we could give that a try. Yeah, sure. Why not? So we'll go with those three series that I have said. We'll go with um, Rent a Girlfriend because that's already reacted to the entirety. We'll go with Yaiba because that was recommended, and that seems. I don't think it's related to Conan at all, but seems to get really good reviews from what I've seen, from what the little things that I've seen. Um, and we'll go with Apothecary Diaries because all of these are recommendations. I mean, not really. Rent a Girlfriend, I started on my own. It's already recorded, so we'll go with that. But the others are recommendations. And then we'll do a poll on Patreon. So, well, you can just join for free on Patreon. I won't ask for any sort of money incentive just to vote on this. The anime that gets the most votes will be the next reaction. And I include those that I've already said and maybe a bit more. Who knows? I'll do some investigating, you know? So yeah, if you have any sort of recommendation, please just let me know in the comments. I have already ranted too much about this. So thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. And hopefully I'll see you real soon.